best edge guarding capabilities in the game. If he could get a hold of those barrels, it could be tough for Diddy, man.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough for Kevorkian. If he ever goes off side of the stage, it's going to be really tough for him to kind of get back, giving that Sora can literally just sit out there and float with the Keyblade, kind of stuff you out in the air at all times. I mean, we're already seeing that Cup's already trying to set up here in the neutral state, trying to stuff out these jumpings. But this monkey flip is putting in work for Kevorkian right now.
Still busted as ever. Definitely going to put in some work against this Sora. Digging the skin, by the way, from this Sora. That red is hot, hot.
Oh, there we go. Nice dash attack there. Kevorkian putting on some big damage. Huge spot dodge there to avoid that grab.
No cooldown on that move.
Oh, yeah, avoiding that monkey flip there. Sora banana in hand. Oh, you definitely want to avoid that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Sora definitely going to make that back with no problem. Honestly, I could definitely see Sora having a hard time hitting Diddy because Diddy being ever so agile as always, even with that giant Keyblade swinging, it could still be tough.
Oh, yeah. The main thing about Diddy in this matchup is trying to deal with Sora always jumping, right? Like you want your opponent to stick to the ground so you can actually have set up with your banana and shield. But Sora is just never stops moving.
Exactly. Ooh. I feel like these characters have very similar evasive games in neutral. Both these. Oh
my gosh.
That was a little questionable movement there.
Listen, man, that's the in-between stock movement is like that next level to like to psych out your opponent. Those are the mind games we need.
Oh, nice back air. Okay.
Ooh, this is freeze. There we go.
This Sora kind of running away with things now. Things looking a little grim for this Diddy.
All right, though, catching that banana there. Working now, trying to set up, trying to find the stock anyway, anyhow. Unfortunately, getting that forward throw not going to do it just yet.
Now, here's the thing. Sora being one of the lighter characters in the game. A lot of things from Diddy will take the stock here. Ooh, big damage there.
Catching that jump, not gonna do it just yet. Nice down throw. Forward air. Oh, unfortunate DI.
No way that killed.
Bro, Kevorkian even thought the same thing. Like, yo, no way that killed me.
Like, listen, man, I would have picked this character up a long time ago had I knew he had this kind of kill power. All right. Okay, not the 3-stock. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on. Nah, Diddy. Okay, don't rush it. Let it come to you now.
I think we're really just seeing the hyper-aggressive play. It's not going to really work out because, like I said, the Sora is just not touching the ground.
No.
Kevorkian just need to really just take a step back and wait for the Sora to whiff and move. That back throw, not doing it just yet, but literally if you sit on the ledge and just wait for this option from Cub, there you go. That's exactly the punish you needed. Huge use of F-tilt.
Absolutely. Huge F-tilt indeed. That move is extremely slept on.
Oh, there we go. Banana in hand once again. Kevorkian trying to find some damage on the shield.
Momo, this is a crazy game we play, my friend. So I've seen some crazy comebacks in my day.
Oh, yeah. Especially like Diddy Kong. This is definitely doable. You know, we live in a region with Tweak, bro. I never sleep on this character.
Diddy, listen, he may not be what he used to be in Smash 4, but still a viable character indeed.
Oh, there we go. Cub trying to catch these spot dodges there.
The timing?
Oh, not just yet.
Not quite yet.
There we go. All right, setting up with that Nair. Dash tech. Some nice little damage. Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Oh, no, I knew the setup you were going for their side B into up smash, but then, man, absolutely canceling that out there.
Big damage from that side B there, Momo. Oh. Okay, my man showed a little sign of life here.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now we're seeing the patience that we need from Diddy Kong.
Oh, the dash gas.
Yep.
Oh, the
wait,
DI,
not just yet.
though.
Wow. Oh, but that's definitely going to do it.
That's
catching
the
that
DI right there.
out there.
Oh.
Damn.
That was a tough game one, but hung in there, didn't give up. Made some great adaptation towards the end there, so I'm expecting this game to be a lot closer.
I think Kevorkian was definitely doing a really good job of kind of adapting there towards the end. Really, like, we're really seeing that nice, patient play. Like you saw, got a little overzealous there with the monkey flip. But so what you really need to do is kind of like, you don't need to exactly sit in one place, but with that banana in hand, being able to jump back and bait out these aerials from Sora, you can definitely get your game started and abuse the fact that the Sora isn't very fast, and the Wolf might be the pick that we're looking for here.
I mean, in Wolf we trust here. I was kind of expecting with the adaptation they were making in the last game, we were going to see the Diddy again, but maybe the Wolf is the answer here for this Sora.
I get the Wolf pick here, though, because honestly, the real thing that Diddy was really struggling with is finding those stray hits. And you just, instead of having to deal with Banana, you have Laser. You kind of just, no, get down.
Yeah.
You have your anti-air gun. Oh my God! Woo! Speaking of anti-airs, this Wolf is absolutely shot out of the sky with a 0 to death from
Oh my God, Momo, we are getting ready for Kingdom Hearts 4 here.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Okay,
newest boss fight just dropped. Tap in. What is going on here?
And here's the thing. Diddy and Wolf, to me at least, are very different characters. So now you have to take that Diddy playstyle you were used to in Game 1 and change it completely for the Wolf in Game 2. Questionable switch, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be hard to get around the distance of this character when you don't have a move like Diddy's somewhat disjointed arms or a banana, like I said. But oh my gosh, the double the re-grab.
Beautiful chase there.
Opting for the reflector, trying to get away from the thunder. Cub putting on so much pressure. Kevorkian doesn't have a chance to breathe. This is ridiculous.
And people sleep on this character, Momo. I do not understand it.
I don't know. Not in 2022, bro. This character is ridiculous. Have you seen Kameme, bro? That man is insane.
I'm saying, dude, I've always said Sora is a good character.
Oh, there we go. Kevorkian playing patient now, trying to. We're just getting a little too aggressive, though. That's what we're seeing. Just getting too aggressive, throwing out those aggressive options at the ledge.
Oh,
again, that pop smash not gonna do it.
Yeah, and this is it. When you're down like this, you start to get nervous, throw out panic options, and it just leads to your opponent just running away with the dub.
Yeah, looking for an up smash with a shield, but unfortunately that aerial is going to do it from Sora. I'm just literally just chilling out here, using these spells to kind of stay away from this wolf.
I mean, at this point, Sora having one of the better evasive games in the game. As I say that, gets deleted by that F tilt, but again, still has an incredible lead here.
Oh, catching that jump. A reversal with the thunder, almost catching the air dodge. I don't know if that was an insane read or just an accident. Okay, wait a minute.
Now, here's the thing. Sora could be scary in these situations because he does have a kill throw. Back throw will kill at the ledge here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the huge size of that in air, catching that wolf jump in. If you don't land that perfectly, you're going to get called out every time. Okay, finally getting that whiff punish, but again, Cub just comes right back with that forward tilt. Oh, he's just looking for the side B.
No, or that F smash is going to work. Oh, it looked like he was going to live there for a second, and then that is a meaty forward smash.
Wolf returning to base.
Yeah, we're going to need some repairs on that ship, man. That ship looking a little destroyed right now.
Wow.
Oh, man, that was pretty commanding. That was a commanding W there.
Oh yeah, like at this point, like the way Cubs play, like you literally just know that the game is in the bag.
Yeah.
You know you've just got the opponent tilted, just throw it out there, just bada bing, bada boom, good night.
Come on, F smash after side B, you know they were feeling themselves there.
Look at this too, like that confirm is ridiculous.
And that up smash, that hitbox is the size of California, and it deletes. So the fact that Sora has conversions into it is crazy. Like, people, please, you cannot sleep on this character. You cannot.
I was liking somewhat of the idea behind the wolf, right? Like, sort of following your process. Like, maybe you could get more of those consistent combos. Wolf does relatively well against some of the floatier characters, but you forget that Sora, in reality, is still a sword character, right?
Yeah.
That huge nair that covers your entire body. So if you mess up that aerial approach even once, Sword just kind of scoops you up from literally anywhere and gets your combo started, or just finds a zero death at the ledge like we saw.
And switches like that could come back and haunt you mentally because that player's probably thinking to themselves, what if I stuck with the Diddy? I was making the adaptation towards the end of that game 1. Maybe I could have, prevailed in that game 2, brought it to a game 3. But hey, you live and learn. You live and learn. So we are waiting on our next set. That's starting things off. That was a commanding W.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if the next set, a little more competitive here.
Listen, man, the new age MBS Cub, right? You were about MBS, all these crazy players. We got another MBS player here, Zamba, all these younger players out here. Cub, we don't see much of him outside of Jersey, but when I do see him, I love to see some Sora every now and then.
Putting in that work, man. Just like, who knows, man. That Sora was dripping. Okay, we got Marcus Gonzalez. I mean, constantly switching up the name. And then I did not quite get...
Yeah, and Gabriel OG.
Oh, Gabe OG. Okay.
Now this one's going to be interesting. Now, Gons, now going by Marcus, right? Usually had the Palutena. We've seen it a little bit lately, but mostly been seeing the Steve.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The Steve has been making moves out here. And Gabe OG, obviously, another commentator friend, sticking with the Yoshi. Now, if anyone knows, I mean, if you live in New Jersey, you probably know Pharaoh, right?
Yeah.
He preaches to the people, to the chapel all the time about Yoshi Steve, about Yoshi wins the matchup, right? And they're really, at first I didn't get it, but now when you put it into perspective, right? Double jump armor goes through up tilt.
That is true.
The backer absolutely destroys blocks. And Yoshi is one of the only characters that can reliably edge guard Steve.
And recover against Steve.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you know what, Momo, now that you're mentioning it, Yoshi has some tremendous tools in this matchup. So I am very familiar with Mr. Marcus. We go way back. It's crazy that the scene has changed so much that he is now considered a veteran within the community. Young Marcus.
How does that make you feel?
I'm waiting for the AARP checks, folks.
Oh
man, I
my
feel so old.
gosh.
It's still great to see